Namaste beautiful yogis. Today's workout is a quick 10-minute impact intense body weight workout. I'm including a quick yoga warm-up and a quick yoga cool down. Let's begin at the front of our mats. Reach your hands over your head, planting the feet down, hands over the heart. Focusing on the breath. Inhale, reaching over your head. Exhale, hands over the heart. And again, inhale, lift and reach. Extend your tailbone down. Exhale, hands over the heart. One more time, big breath in, lifting over your head. And let's bring the hands over the heart and step our feet into Warrior Two. Alignment, reaching the hands out to the sides. Extend the tailbone down, relax your shoulders. Switching sides, turning towards the back of your room, Warrior Two. On the right leg. And one more time. Turning towards the front of the room, side angle. Hands on the floor, stepping into plank. You can shift back and forth in your plank here and take a steady plank, pressing the heels away from you, pull the belly in. Step your right foot in and come up over your toe. Side angle, bring the right hand on the floor, left arm reaches up and over your head. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Hands on the floor, plank. And here you can shift your hips left and right, contracting the abs. You should feel this in your core. Lower down onto your belly, big breath in, cobra. Shoulders back and down, elbows into the rib cage. Keep your elbows bent. And back into downward facing dog. Exhale. Drawing the navel in, spread the fingers wide open. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe and lower your heels down towards the floor. Coming onto the tippy toes, look ahead of you and hop into chair pose at the front of your mat. Sit back, press your knees back, hands over the heart, left elbow on the outside of the right knee, side twist chair, back to center, twisting over to the opposite side. Keep your shoulders back away from the ears, back to center, chair pose, hands over the head. Exhale your hands on the floor and jump back into Chaturanga, upward facing dog, wide back. Lengthening the back of your neck here, lift your left leg off the floor. Stay in upward facing dog and lift the right leg off the floor. This is really challenging. So breathe, try to keep your breath steady. Move back into Chaturanga and downward facing dog. You can walk in place here or keep a steady downward facing dog. Just feel what your body needs at the moment. Look ahead of you. Jump to the front of your mat. Chair pose. Hands over the heart. One more time, twisting. Bringing the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Keep your knees square so the tailbone is aligning with your spine. Come back to center, over to the left side, looking over the shoulder. And back to chair. Inhale, coming up to standing, reaching over the head, hands over the heart. Alright, we're gonna begin with our 10-minute body weight exercise. Prepare for the squat to handstand jumps, 5 of them. Keep your knees back. Jump into a handstand, knees into the rib cage. Hips over the shoulders. Next is push-up to knee tucks. Five of them. One push-up, left and right, knee tucks, knee to elbows or knees between the elbows. Keep the belly in. Next is 10 on each side, one-legged squat jumps. Those are half squats. I'm gonna do a few variations of all the exercises throughout the workout. There will be variations on the squat jumps and on the push-ups. Then over to the other side. Bringing the hips as far back as you can. Next would be 20 mountain climbers. Keep your belly in. Jump your knees into the chest. Great, that's one round. We're gonna go ahead with the second round. 5 squats to handstand jumps. You can do squats or squat jumps. A tip for the handstand jumps is to press into the base of your hands as well as into the palms of the hands, and imagine as you're jumping that your hips are coming over your shoulders. Just visualize hips over shoulders. Here 5, instead of push-ups, I'm gonna do Hatha yoga push-ups, yogic push-ups. You can do either push-ups to knee tucks or Hatha yoga push-ups, or alternate. Next is the 10 on each side leg, one-legged jump squats. I'm doing a different variation here where I'm bringing the opposite leg behind me. You can even touch the floor with your shin bone. I did 2 rounds of this same workout the day before, so I'm extremely sore. That's why I'm modifying certain exercises here. So feel free to do 2 rounds of this for a total of 20 minutes. Next is mountain climbers. As quickly as you can, knees are high into the chest. Spread the fingers open, press the heels away from you. Great, this is the second round. We'll continue with round 3. Squat jumps to handstand jumps, 5 of those. They're pretty taxing cardiovascularly. Another tip for the handstand jumps is to squeeze your feet together. And we're gonna go ahead with the push-ups, yogic push-ups or push-ups to knee tucks. Then on each side, one-legged squat jumps. Those are mini squats or half squats. Keep your knees back, hips back. Rib cage lifted. And over to the opposite side. Next, 20 mountain climbers. These are really basic bodyweight exercises, but they're pretty effective for days when you don't have a lot of time for yoga, or just to alternate with your yoga practice. Round number 4. Squat jumps to handstand jumps, 5 of those. Just visualize hips over shoulders. That's the main way to work towards those. Another way to modify those jumps is one-legged handstand jumps. Instead of both legs overhead, just jump one leg up. Last one. And yogic push-ups or push-ups to knee tucks. Bringing the chest as low as you can, touching the floor. The feet are on the outer edges of your mat. This is similar to King's Cobra. Great, and here I'm gonna do another version of one-legged squat jumps, which is stationary one-legged lunge jumps. Changing sides. Feel free to work with any of these modifications or options. Keep the knee over the ankle, 10 on each side, and 20 mountain climbers. I will put everything in the description below. We're almost done with the 10 minutes, so feel free to do a second round. Continuing with squat jumps to handstand jumps. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Belly in. Here I'm yet again modifying, so the handstand jumps are going into wide-legged handstand jumps. You can work on either one. And yogic push-ups, 5 of those. Alright, so I didn't have time to complete the 5 reps, since my ringer went off. That is it, 10 minutes are over. You can continue with the second round of this. I'm pretty sore. I was pretty sore these days, so I just did a cool down. Feet are wide apart, reaching side to side, stretching the obliques, the tailbone under. Keep your chest open, shoulders down. Press equally into both feet here. Continue reaching side to side. And now feet are either together or hip width apart, pointing directly forward and reaching over to one side. Keep your tailbone tucked under, so you're really isolating here the obliques. And switch sides 10 times, reaching over to the opposite side. Great, and here we're gonna do a one-legged side lunge, switching sides, stretching the opposite leg. Straighten the legs, forward bend, wide-legged forward bend. And let's bring the left knee on the floor, pigeon pose. Keep your hips equal distance from the floor. Feel free to stay as long as you need to here. If you have any knee pain, just don't do any pigeon at all. You are going to do some hip openers on your back, modified hip openers. Switching sides over to the opposite side. Coming out of this, coming into a seated. Easy pose, Sukhasana. Stay here for a few moments, just observing your breath, allowing yourself to be present, to be mindful, aware of your breath. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.